Hello friends. Okay, so the thing we're doing today is we're putting some ride-on sealant in a 2013 Ducati Diavel. That's the Diavel project that I'm doing right now. And Ride-on has been doing stuff with me on the last 3 bikes that I've done. So the Diavel project being one of them. That Harley one right there, that thing's running ride-on stuff in its tires. And the VTX build that I did first, that's where they first hopped on. As a matter of fact, I think I got them on here's my VTX board that I did, and you see Ride-on down there is one of the sponsors. So they were one of the first to kind of get with me early on when I started just kind of doing more specialty fun stuff with bikes. So the first thing I did is I looked up the tire sizes to figure out how much of this stuff I need, and I found that you see right there the M2070-17, that's the front tire. It tells me I need 7 ounces. And the Ducati's such a freak with its back tire that they don't have their chart's not up to date with it. It is a 245 something. Let's go back and look at it. I guess I'm sitting here wondering what it is. It is a 245 or 240 45 17, and that is obviously different than anything that they've got on their sheet here. So looking at the sheet for the back, I went with I looked at 2 that were close, 240 50 16 and a 240 40 18. Those are 2 different size wheels. But my 17's in the middle of those. Those both call for 15, so I'm going to stay with the idea that I probably got to do 15. So I'm putting 15 in the back, 7 in the front. If it's different than that, the guys can let me know at Ride-on, and then I can put something on the details of the video so you'll be able to see exactly what it was. But that would mean 22 ounces, which means that I need 3 bottles. There's what is it? There's 8 ounces in each one, so 24 ounces there. I need 22, so I'll crack open 3 of those and get to it. When you buy 3, you get the valve remover and then a tube that you're going to reuse to put on each of the bottles as you're squeezing the stuff out. And so the first thing I'll do is I'll go over there and you take your caps off. You'll grab this little guy and stick him on the. He's got a slot. You'll stick that slot around, feel for it around the wheel, and you'll unscrew the valve thing right out of there. The arrow come out. Take your valve guide out, just set it on your bench, and then do that for your front and your rear, and then you're ready to put your goop in. So I think I'm going to get to it. Check back in a bit. Okay, so what were the tools required for this? Well, they supply the valve stem remover tool. You're going to need scissors or something to cut the top of the cap off. I've got the air blowout thing for when you get done putting the goop in. Before you put the valves back in, you'll squirt a little air down to clear the hole to make sure you don't get any goop in your valves. Then you'll have your actual thing to put your air in, and then a tire pressure gauge. So that's what you're going to need. Okay, so the air's out of the tires. I'm prepping the bottles to just get them ready to squeeze the stuff in. So what you do is you remove the cap, and it has the covering to make sure the goop stays in there. So then you just peel that off. You take your end and you cut it right at the line. That's what I did. And then screw it on. You'll take your tube. Put your tube on the end, stick the other end on the valve, and then squeeze it in. I'll put 7 ounces in the front and leaving 1 ounce in that bottle, and then I'll put in 15 ounces in the rear. So that's what I'll do next. Okay, so I blew the air out of the nozzle to make sure that it's all clean. I've got the valve with me to put back in the wheel. Just drop it back down in there. Take your tool and Stick it on top. And just screw it on and don't drop it like I just did. Cut, cut. Get in there, grab that tool back there. I don't know. Come on, guys. Get with the program. And take two. And we're back. We're putting the nozzle, the valve thing back in with the tool. And all we're doing is just sticking it on the tool and screwing it in like the same direction you screw a screw. Go until you got her good and tight. Like that, and she's done. I'll leave the front and we'll put some air. So I'm going to share a couple of the tricks that I noticed while I was doing this that worked out, I think, okay for me. I only had to cut one top off. I cut the top off of the first one, and then as I got done with each one, I just took this cap, put it on the next one, put it on the next one, so I didn't have to cut the other two. It also helped that as you're getting down lower, you're going to turn that bottle upside down and shake it like you do ketchup or something to get it at the bottom, and you could put one of your caps on the top of it while you're doing that to get the goop to come back down. You'll do that for a while. The whole process took me, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, maybe a little longer than that, just running around kind of in between other stuff. So air's in them, the caps are back on, put them to the pressure where they're supposed to go. Keep in mind that when you're using this stuff, you're gonna get on your bike. It might feel a little wobbly at first for that first mile or two. It will work its way out and it'll self-balance, and the beauty is the next thing I get to do on this guy is, you see those little things right there, those weights? I don't like the way those look. And the thing that I love about this product is I can take those off, the wheel will balance, and I'm not going to have the weights on the bike anymore. So that's what I'm up to next. So that's it for the ride-on stuff. Go out and get some. It's just peace of mind. It's really nice to have in there. And look at their video to find out. You know, some guys will tell you, oh, it makes a mess. Look at their video. You'll see it doesn't make a mess. People aren't gonna. Your guys who change the tires aren't gonna mind it when they take them off. And you'll feel a whole lot better riding around knowing that if you pick up a nail or screw or something in the middle and you're out in the middle of nowhere, you'll still be able to ride home. So, yeah, I wouldn't leave home without it. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.